Hi, David.
How? That's good. Good to see y'all.
David, I wanted to ask you about Christian Barmore,
Yeah,
his situation, just sort of your thoughts after, what you went through.
yeah, and I haven't really talked to Christian exactly yet because it's such a whirlwind, and I don't know where he is in that whole process, and each situation's different, and things like that. So I'm not going to speak to that, but when the time comes, I'm going to talk to him, and because obviously it's not a knee, it's not a shoulder. It's something a little different. Not a lot of people, have gone through it to play football, and so it would be a chance we can sit down and talk. And I look forward to that and just kind of letting him, get settled.
From a human standpoint,
Yeah,
what's that like to kind of go through something that's not your traditional injury?
yeah, it's definitely different. And that was, you know, I can remember, it happened. I kind of got cleared, and then a week later, COVID happened, and everyone's freaking out. Obviously, respiratory stuff, and you're just like, oh man. So, um, it's it's definitely scary. I'm glad he's doing well, and things like that, and but it is different, and in each case is different. So I'm not sure exactly, what is going on exactly, but like I said, I look forward to talking to him, and always there to help him, and be any advice, because it's something I've gone through, and obviously came back, and haven't had any issues with that. So, uh, it's something you can overcome, and it's just got to get healthy and go from there. Worry about your health first, and then everything else will fall into place. A lot of gratitude, because, like I said, it was 2019. I kind of got cleared. It was like everything's going great, and then the world shuts down. So, and then we started hearing all this respiratory stuff, and I'm trying to play football again with that. So, I think I was just very grateful to be able to come back and play, just because I just didn't know what was going on and what was going to happen, and then throw the COVID in the wrench, so. Um, you know, I was just so grateful, and it's you always hear, oh, the game could be taken away from you, and I think you take that for granted a little bit, especially as a younger player, and uh, I think that was something that I just tried to focus on, just being grateful for every opportunity I have, because it is fragile, and life's very fragile. We take it for granted. So
I know you were going through that, David. How long was it till you were able to just do anything physical again? And how hard was that?
yeah, it was, there was some up and downs, and it was kind of like trying to figure out what I could do and what was safe for me to do, and I just didn't want to lay around all day and do nothing. I mean, that ain't very productive. So, that's why I tried to stay here, try to stay involved for my mind, and mental health, I guess you could say, whatever. That was a big thing for me. But there was a lot of ups and down days, and you know, some frustrating days, because it's not, when you have a surgery, right? You start out like range of motion, and then you can do something else, and then you're making progress each day. I didn't know what kind of progress I was making, so that is a little frustrating at times, but just trust your doctors and everything else like that, and come out on the other side.
David, a week out from your first preseason game, how much more is added to the offensive plate, kind of when you're a week out from playing football?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting, right? Because obviously, we've been going against our defense, and we'll get to see a different look, different scheme, uh, and do it for the first time, right? I remember my first preseason game. Uh, Against the Packers, we were backed up on like the 2 yard line, and I'll never forget it. Like running out there, Julius Peppers was playing DN for the Packers at the time, and obviously growing up, watching the Falcons a lot. He was in Carolina, so it was kind of like a holy crap moment. But and then we were backed up, which wasn't, I was like, oh, don't fumble this snap, and so yeah, I'll never forget my first preseason game. It's exciting. It's exciting for the team, and it kind of starts that coming together as a team, and playing someone else.
David, how did it feel to be out here today? Was there anything from the past couple days you can share?
Yeah. So yeah, it was good to be back out here, and our baby's actually been in the hospital, so I think he's going home today. But everything's good, and I just he's been down at Hasbro, so just want to thank all the ER nurses, the ICU nurses, doctors, everybody down there. So we try to go in and see. Hopefully, got some good news from the wife. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.